ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ನೋಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನೆ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ develop ಮಾಡಿ. So can we start now? Okay. कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुं करे कङ्कणम् सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणिम् पुल्लेन्दीवरकान्तिमिन्दुवदनं वरहावतं सुप्रियम् श्रीवत्साङ्कमुदारकौस्तुभधरम् पीताम्बरम् सुन्दरम् गोपीनां नयनोत्पलार्चिततनुम् गोगोपसंभाव्रतम् गोविन्दं कलवेणु वादनपरम् दिव्यांगभूषं भजे. It's a very beautiful meditation, what I did in Sanskrit. I wish one day I can give you the classes of various types of meditations given in Sanskrit books of Indian philosophy. I will request your team head that why not next time let's keep this meditation session of every day. I have seen astrological consultation of so many of you. And I'm seeing so many people's horoscopes every year. More than 10,000 horoscopes come from my eyes every year. 10,000 data. And data has a, it's very important to a data research whenever we do something. And the interesting data research of observation of medical astrology, health astrological consultations, what I found, I'm going to share you. There is a big problem going on that people are not able to charge they're hungry. There is a malnutrition of energy within people. Understand what I mean to say? Not malnutrition of food, malnutrition of love, malnutrition of that association which can give us happiness. There is a deep level of suffering because we we want to get nurtured. Our soul, our mind want nourishment, want vitamins, minerals, good protein, good carbohydrate, fat. Soul and the mind, food. What is the food of soul and mind? Of course, when you eat good food, you feel happy about it. But that's a food of your body. What is the food for your soul? That's why Ayurveda divides this whole concept into subtle body and gross body. Gross body is having everything. Very good food, you want to luxury, comfort, enjoyment. But that is for the body. But inside the soul is hungry. It's crying. I don't say that give food only to your soul, not to your body, but also don't give only food to your body, give food to your soul also. Um, when I talk about food for soul, I want to keep concept of God aside. I'm not against God, but this is not my subject. It's a religious subject. But food of the soul, if you want to understand, we should get this question. What is the food of the soul? People are searching food outside for the soul, just like they take food for body, for gross body from outside. No, food for soul, food for subtle body is not from outside, it is from inside. Understand? There is alchemy inside, which I call as a spiritual alchemy. There is a nuclear power inside. There is a nano power inside. Micro. If you don't charge it, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's bad fortune. It's a bad luck. How to charge? How to charge this soul? I'm sure that you agree what I'm saying about. If somebody is giving you pain, is it somebody who is giving you pain? That's the question. No. If somebody is giving you pain, is it really that somebody is giving you pain? It is because you are so weak that you are feeling pain. Person has its own condition. If there is a health problem, it's because you are weak. In matter of health, you need always two side work, gross body and subtle body, both. Then you will be successful. But when it comes a matter of human life, the day, now listen very carefully, this is a very important point. The day I want to give you a marker, a technique how to know that your inner soul is satisfied, has got the food. Success is not when you may have money, you have a comfort, one may have luxuries, sometimes good relationships. But if inside when somebody sits, is not having shanti, when there is a disturbance, it means business is not good now. Inner business, inner richness. I won't call that person is really a very rich. But if person, what is the definition of rich? I'm going to give you. Lakshmi. Of course, you work very good, whatever comes in your life. And definitely you should do that. You have to earn money, you have to pay bills, because in materialistic, in the gross body, gross world, nothing is for free. If you take one breath in, you have to give one breath out. It's fair enough. But when it comes to internal world, it's not that comforts can give you that shanti, that peace inside. It can give you comfortable feeling. That's it. Now the question is how to get it. Wonderful experience I'm going to share. If you really want to be enjoy this state, reach this state, you should first be in a very, very painful state. Very painful first. It's a beginning of that. There's this very good one story. It's not story, it's a real incident of the past. There was a one monk, Indian monk named Vivekananda. I don't know how many of you heard about this name. Yeah. He went to US from India in 1800 to represent World Religious Conference. Big monk. He was actually a philosopher, and he met one great monk who became his guru. His name was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa. So he asked his guru, how can I feel my inner self? It was very easy. Come with me. And he took him to a river, ocean, ocean or river in water. I don't remember exactly. Is it ocean or water? And he says, okay, now take a dip in water. Yeah, go in the water. You will see yourself. And he holded him. After some time, he started shaking. Said, just pushed him, not let him come out. After quite a long time, he left him out. Now, this guy was very angry now. Vivekananda was very upset with him. He said, this is not the right way. Okay, I know this is the right way, Guru said. Of course. But now come with me and sit. What was your experience there? Closed his eyes. He calmed from the shock. And he says that first it was fear, and then there was no fear, and there was a calmness. This is that, that desire to get life. When we develop that type of conviction, we can see power within us. I mean to say that if we want to feel our power, we have to go through most deep, painful experience. So, those who are going through painful experience understand that you are actually having a very high possibility to elevate your inner self. Problem is never a problem if you can use this problem to elevate, to enlighten your soul. I give you one very simple example. Imagine if there is all comfort, mind good, everything very good in life. You have no stress, money coming, very good wife, or very good husband, very good children, and you have nothing to do. How is the state? Brain doesn't work in that time. Brain doesn't work. Brain works. Brain doesn't work. Brain stop. It may keep searching something, something, something like toys, like child search toys. This person can either become very nasty for self, but cannot understand that what is right, what is wrong. Now his level become very busy in searching enjoyment, tasty food, good clothes, some nice places, or may like to look good or let people may inside nothing. There is no. There's this is the max level. Big maybe big car, maybe 10, 15 cars, nice perfume, you know, or may have some parties. You understand what I'm saying? And imagine if there is a deep pain. Now we search journey within. Not everyone. Many people, when deep pain, they go more depressed. They become more negative. They sleep. But for some people, pain, those who are very strong people inside, those who don't want to lose under crisis. This, that when he wanted to come out from the water and his guru not left when he stopped, he was continuously trying, continuous effort going on to come out of the water. At one point, he left, boom, came out. When we have this attitude in under crisis, struggle, and we start going inside. When outside your effort doesn't work to solve the crisis, you can't change your child, you can't change your husband or wife, you can't change the war situation. When you can't change things outside, when things are not happening, Wow. For the person who is not going to lose, this is a starting of a spirituality. Listen, understand what I'm saying? But the same thing can be very much depressive for somebody, maybe cause for depression or mental disease. They may blame situation. They may be frustrated. They may be on antidepressant. But my dear friend, if you have a crisis situation, maybe it is a relationship, maybe it is a health, maybe it's a business. But if you are not going to stop your effort, you will be a winner for sure. Because inside somebody awakens, and that's you, and that's we. In India, we always say when the boy is very naughty, teenage, and he doing all notorious things, not doing anything properly, want to enjoy motorbike, fun, no responsibility, we say marry him. Isn't it? Renu will confirm this. We say, please search one girl and marry him. Vikram bhai. After this, he will be in crisis. Search a girl for him now. He will become spiritual for sure. The control. Or we put some responsibility on their heads. We make them some, some task. What to do now, practically? So one thing, if you are in crisis, accept it as an opportunity. You are blessed. Number one. Number two, don't think about the crisis. You have to do two things at a time. One, thinking about the solution for crisis, which is not there, which doesn't exist. And second, keep upgrading yourself inside, charge, programming. My mantra meditation, mantra meditation, mantra meditation. Masha. Mantra meditation. Keep charging, keep charging. Then on one side, externally keep searching solution. So it's a parallel work externally and internally. Internal charging by repeated thousands and thousands and thousands of mantras. Not, and one another look, a person who is totally under no problem, everything perfect, no pain, then no gain. No pain, no gain. It's a shutka. English This guy, you say that, okay, do mantra meditation. He says, okay, I will do how many? Okay, 10. Okay, fine. 100. Okay, fine. 1,000. Sorry, I'm going for skiing. Skiing. I'm going for party. I'm going for dance. Sorry, I want to drink my vodka. I want to have wine now. Sorry. Or I want to go with my girlfriend or my boyfriend. Sorry, he has no time for this. Inside it's closed, channel closed totally. But in the crisis, a warrior, a crisis under warrior, not I'm talking crisis under covered is useless. I'm sorry. I have a one book. It's a Sanskrit book, Narayaniyam. I get goose when I read that book. It's a poetry book written by Kerala, one scholar. And he wrote 108 chapters of poetries. And, and in each chapter, he writes in the end, oh, the owner of Vayu, Vata, the owner of Vata, the owner of Vata Pitta Kapha, save me. He got a serious disease, very serious disease. And it is said that 108 days he wrote 108 chapters. It's a big book. He created poetry in Sanskrit, which is a marvelous work. And in every chapter, he's praying that, O Lord of Vata Pitta Kapha, O Lord of Vata, save me. You know, maybe it's an Indian or foreigner or Russian, or I always say Indian and Russians and foreigners. But we are very similar people. Europeans, every culture we should read. Culture teaches us. Once, when you are in crisis, do two things at a time. One, internal work, another, external work. And once, when you are becoming growing big, you have a very high chance of falling down. Of course, because you're going up, then you have to fall down. Best is don't go up, be stand, be on the ground. But if you fly, careful. You should land when you want, not suddenly accidental landing. So once when you're growing in life, you have to do two things at a time. Internal work and external work. When you have a disease, external treatment, internal treatment. But if the treatment is only for quick fix, externally, super external, just manage, that's not cure. If you really want to help yourself, work both sides. So, I told you something very interesting. Very interesting. I have given you that convincing thought. that even if you have everything good in the life, keep doing your internal work and external work. Be careful from propaganda. Nobody can help. Somebody can help you if he is helping you to activate your inner self. If somebody is activating your inner self, be tough, be tough, be strong, to be in discipline. Intelligence is not important. Intelligence, intelligence is a gift. It's a blessing. It's a training. Training. Anybody can be trained as a intelligence guy, FBI. What do you have? What do you call? FPV. What do you call? Yeah, KGB or Mossad or RAW. All these intelligence people, CIA. Secret agents. Or you have intelligence company, intelligence in your countries. Panimat. That is called as intelligence. All secret services called as intelligence. Intelligence means you can learn anything because you have this good schooling. If I send you can send your kid to a very good school. Maybe speaking very good English, very good Deutsch, maybe very good in dance, music, singing, very good in fashion. Very good ideas he may get because he has such exposure. But is it enough? That's a problem nowadays. We want our kids to be talented, but we don't want our kids to be strong inside. To You remember that Vivekananda who was struggling inside the water with Shanti. First he started under fear, struggle. Then he started struggle with Shanti, and he was confident he will come out. So one under crisis, you are keeping your Shanti inside and you are keep on charging yourself internally and externally. You are searching solution. Wow. I'm not talking some theory. Whatever you should tell you should experience. I'm experiencing this and it's my life. I'm living this. Try to understand that then so many technologies are there which will work for you. And this yagya will really help you. But if you don't want to activate your inner self, it, it's a charging your inner self. Repetition of mantras is charging your inner self. Meditation is charging of your inner self. I know many techniques. I will, no, techniques are later. Medicines can be many things, but understand concept. Don't satisfy your pseudo self. Develop yourself. This is one life. Don't waste it. Either crying under crisis or by being in some other world under good state when everything is good. Thank you so much. Wish you all happy Holi. Holi is also a festival of the same crisis. How you win from crisis to the colors.